In July 2021, the charity became a national charity, incorporating trustees and steering committee members from all around the country. And the great benefit, therefore, for research is that we have a greater pool of possible research workers, more questions to be asked.
The research arm of the CLEFT charity is now able to offer funding for researchers. This is really important because it's quite difficult to get funding for cleft lip and palate.
I think funding for research is really beneficial because currently many of the research projects that are conducted within our group are not funded. Therefore, they're often completed in people's free time outside of work and life commitments. And funding would allow the researchers to have dedicated time that would help them to produce higher quality research projects.
The research arm of the CLEFT charity is overseen by and advised by the Research Steering Committee.
The Research Steering Committee is a group that is made up of medical professionals, researchers, and patients and parent representatives. And the role of the committee is to look at projects that are being put forward for funding from CLEFT, and we look at the projects and work with the researchers to make sure that projects are good value for money and that they're going to hopefully have useful outcomes in improving cleft care.
Research is a fundamental part of any clinical service, so it is through this collaboration with CLEFT that has supported a number of studies that makes us think about new ways and novel ways of providing service and treatments that might be away from the norm, but through the evidence and through research we can show that they do have some applicability.
The research that we are keen to support really fall into two categories. Research into the causes of clefts, and we have already done work in that direction. And then secondly, into the treatment, into what works, what doesn't work, how we can make treatment kinder for the patients.
Research has the potential to benefit children with cleft wherever they're born, and there's a number of research studies that have happened in the past that have changed the way that cleft care is delivered.
CLEFT has already supported a number of projects, previously at Great Ormond Street in the North Thames Cleft Centre. And we've also been involved with supporting colleagues in Bangladesh to look at a particular category of clefts, we call them craniofacial clefts. They're more extensive than the cleft involving the lip and the palate. They involve clefts that pass up into the eyes and cheeks.
The incidence of craniofacial clefts are a little bit higher in comparison to other parts of the world. So we want to find out what may be the causing factor or contributing factors that is responsible for the craniofacial clefts in Bangladesh. And CLEFT actually help us to get a research fellow. So without their significant help, it was difficult to start a research work and to come to an end of this program.
So if I was speaking to somebody who was interested in applying to CLEFT, I would absolutely encourage them to do that. It is an open and collaborative process. It is supportive, and it also enables us to think in a really cohesive way, both about what the research question is, but ensuring that we are supported through that process.